You are on In Joke. This is Sin 90.7, your Sunday nights, the hour of laughs.
Comedy, lols, ruffles.
Ruffle mayos. That's what we're here
Ruffle
for.
mayos,
I'm
yes.
Tal.
I'm Liam.
I'm Shive.
That's a very awkward intro.
No, it's
No,
not.
that's
Oh,
cool.
excuse me.
Don't say that.
Mate, these just get slicker every single week that we do them here on Sin 90.7. You can check us out on our socials, Facebook,
or according
Instagram,
to your
and Twitter.
t-shirt, Sin 94.9.
Yeah.
A very old Sin t-shirt you're wearing.
I'm rocking the old Sin t-shirt with the 94.9. I'm reading upside down.
Yeah, 94.9.
94.9, which is not our frequency.
No.
It's just an old school shirt.
So please don't change the channel.
But yeah, if you want to check us out on socials, check us out. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
'Cause we're hip.
And Snapchat, all on InJoke. So check those out. Guys, what have we got coming up on this show?
We got a lovely interview today.
Yep.
Who do we have?
Jordan Barr.
Yeah, that's right,
Yes.
we do.
We're setting the
And
bar high with this show.
So
Hey.
she's coming in to talk about her show that's coming up at the Butterfly Club.
Yes.
It's called How to Be Sexy, Boys.
Oh, can't wait to learn how to be sexy. Also,
Not boys, sorry, I added boys on the end. It's not telling boys how to be sexy. It's telling everyone, I think, how to be
Hopefully.
sexy, but we'll find out.
after our success last week with creating our own TV show, we're now going to try to create a movie.
I think
Yeah.
it's been,
Early
I've actually
2000s of the movie.
I've actually received a few emails about our show pitches, so maybe they'll be getting picked up. Who knows?
Nice.
We're also going to be making a movie. We're going to be pitching another movie this week. So we're going to
I just said that.
You just said that.
I just said
Yeah.
after our success of the show, we're creating a movie.
All
But
right.
yes, we're also creating a movie today. We're creating a movie after
I
our
don't know
success of
what
last week. And we have an interview with Jordan Barr as well, guys. Amazing news here.
Guys, I'm Tal.
Welcome
This is Shive and Liam.
Welcome
in case
to
you
In
guys
Joke.
missed it.
This is Sin News.
Controversy has come up as Marvel Comics decided to make Peggy Carter the new Captain America. People are outraged as a female being a Marvel lead superhero. Fans cried and said Marvel are pandering to the social justice warrior crowd. Peggy being Captain America is too unbelievable, they say, and I for one agree. A world where they fight aliens, time travel and reincarnation. Having a female lead superhero is just way too unbelievable.
In a surprising move, Tinder has followed the lead of major companies such as Uber and TripAdvisor and incorporated a new rating system into their popular dating app. Preliminary reports suggest that awkward mornings are now more awkward, with users often asking, "Give me a 5 for a 5?"
A brand new product has hit the shelves across the country today called headphones. So if you want to listen to your music on a train, a bus, or just walking down the street and you don't want to look like an inconsiderate asshole, you should get a hold of these devices. It is said that headphones will keep your terrible music to yourself and not for the people who just want to enjoy their day.
A local mother is worried about the amount of sun her son... Oh, gosh. Let's start that again.
Take
A
two.
local mother is worried about the amount of time her son Braden is spending on the video game Fortnite. Fortnite is a game where players battle and build forts until there is one winner left standing. It has nothing to do with the unit of time. Braden has now been playing Fortnite for a fortnight. Oh, and also me. The Union for Social Media Influencers has determined the minimum requirements to be considered a social media influencer. According to the guidelines, an influencer must possess at least a 5-figure follower count on Instagram and have at least one post advertising a teeth whitening product. Union representative and influencer Mercedes Dixon said that only people with white teeth should be allowed to be social influencers, in a policy she calls white supremacy.
The first week of uni has commenced this week, with first-year students everywhere committing themselves to attending every single lecture this year.
Yes.
So we've got Jordan Barr in the studio. Jordan, how you doing?
Hey, I'm great. How are you guys?
We're really good. Really excited that you're in and you're going to be having a chat to us.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. This is cool.
We gave you the option of sitting down or standing up, and you've opted for the stand-up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you're all standing up, so I would have felt super weird if I chose to sat down upon
Yeah, it's
reflection.
cool.
Yeah,
It feels very official. It feels like
It is.
Knights at the Round Table.
Yeah, absolutely. It feels like
Pass your emotions now. For the next quest that we're going to go on. No, but you've got a show coming up, Jordan.
yes, I do.
It's going to be at the Butterfly Club.
At the Butterfly Club during the comedy festival, so in April, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
You're headlining at the Butterfly Club for the whole comedy, not for the whole comedy festival, but for a
for
good stint.
yeah, for 10 whole shows by myself. I haven't really thought about being show fit for it, so I might pass out halfway through
Yeah.
the season. And
Back
then,
to back every night.
Yeah, pretty much.
Make it look like it's planned. You know, if you keep
Yeah.
it doing every night, it's planned. It's part of the show.
Exactly. exactly. I might just like spend 30 minutes of it sleeping and call it art. Tilda Swinton did it. I can. Come on.
Just an unscheduled intermission.
Yeah, exactly.
Each week.
Yeah. I invite others to perform. Give them my job.
Yeah, or you could get someone to film and document it all, right? Do a documentary about it. 'Cause I think it was Hannibal Buress that did the Edinburgh Fringe, and then he did a documentary about performing the same show for like 30 nights.
Oh my God, insane.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that. I'm only doing like 10 nights, and that's probably the most
Even
amount
so,
of
that's
solo
still-
shows I've done.
Actually, if you do clubs, you've got a way to be famous. People report, you couldn't handle the pressure, so people will come see your show now and see if you passed out again.
Exactly. They'll be
When
like,
you-
that poor girl.
Yeah.
when you do shows back to back for 10 nights in a row, do you find that anything changes in your show, or are your kind of shows really tight and scripted? Or
No, quite loose. Quite loose.
Yeah. So we
essentially-
expect a looseness at your show.
Yeah. I think there's aspects of it that are scripted, and I think this season it'll be a little tighter than the last time I did it in October. It was much more experimental, so each show was different, and by the end of it, I changed like half of it and put in like whole new songs and taken out half of it, just depending on like what the audience was vibing, what really wasn't
people
working.
should come to your last show.
Yeah, that's it. That's the best one. Actually, yeah, probably. No, come early, guys.
Because you were writing the show you wrote it for October last year.
Yeah.
And then the whole Harvey Weinstein thing started.
Yeah.
And then you changed it. You were kind of like adapting the show with the kind of movement that was happening around it.
Yeah, totally. I think that it started out as much more of a personal story, and it was much more comic, and I mean, it's still comedy. It's in the comedy festival. It's still funny, guys. Don't worry. But it was a lot more personal. But then, literally, 2 days before we opened, the New York Times and New Yorker articles came out about Weinstein, and it changed the whole thing. It changed the tone of it more than anything, and then I updated some stuff and kind of made it more of a call to arms by the end of it than just like me being like, sorry for existing. I was like, nah, I don't want to do that anymore. I'm gonna
make the message suit the moment.
Yeah, exactly. It was really weird doing it then though, because there were there's some sketches that I wrote without that in mind, that after everything that's happened with the Me Too movement and everything, it's like a little more poignant, I hope. Or just really disturbing.
Added weight to them.
Yeah, exactly.
But disturbing can be good.
Yeah, totally.
I feel like if you're writing sketches and you're doing bits and jokes that are a bit disturbing on the subject matter you're talking about, that's probably going to be because they're truth.
Yeah, true that. Exactly. And that movie Disturbia that came out in like 2009, that was great.
Can't say I know the movie Disturbia.
Yeah.
Can I ask how the musical element and the comedic element sort of play off each other in this?
Yeah, sure. So I set it in it's kind of, I use 80s music, and the character, the girl in it, is from the 80s. She's kind of trapped in a bathroom for eternity though, so she's kind of learning to move with times as well. So she's in this like really dingy, tacky nightclub bathroom. So it's kind of, it was inspired by this kind of vibe that happens when girls go into a bathroom at a nightclub. There's always like one girl there who's like, oh my God, you look amazing. And then everyone just starts complimenting each other, and you're like, oh, it's your birthday, what? And then like you make like such close and sudden friendships, and then you never see that girl again. Like it's just always one in that
I
bathroom.
don't think any of us has an experience in a female bathroom in a nightclub, so it's good to see.
yeah.
I've met some pretty friendly dudes, and there's been guys that have added me on Facebook after like a really quick chat in the bathroom.
Wow.
I'm like, look, man, we had a great time here, but
Really?
I don't know if I really.
See, I
wanna
feel like-
leave
I've had
this in the
experience just
morning.
going to the bathroom then leaving because you really don't want to talk to people while they're in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Hey, nice
I
pee
know,
you're doing there,
Definitely,
mate. Yeah,
that is,
nice.
for me personally, that is the best chats I have all night.
Really?
Yeah, I
It's
usually
quiet,
exclusively
it's
talk to
away
people
from
in
the
the bathroom.
music, and I don't know. I think you're right about the bonds. You create the bonds.
Yeah,
very
exactly.
quickly.
I feel like maybe people who go to the female bathroom know the boundaries a little more, because no one's added anyone on Facebook. Like, we know where this relationship ends.
Yeah.
Whereas like
Yeah,
dudes
that
are
guy
trying to like.
That guy did not get the memo.
Yeah. He didn't get it. Fair enough. No, he just wants friends.
I mean, yeah, you're in a sad state of affairs when you're just trying to make friends.
Yeah,
in a-
true.
in a bathroom
So,
from-
how did the title "How to Be Sexy" come about?
It kind of came. I studied acting at university, and second year is kind of renowned for being the year that they put you out of your comfort zone and make you do things that you don't really want to do, so that by third year you've kind of smashed through all that and you can do whatever. And for some reason, all of the characters I got and challenges I got in second year were sensual characters, like women who really like sit in their crotch and love it.
Can sitting in your crotch?
Sit in
Is
your
that- is
crotch.
is that-
It's
is that-
just when
is
your
that the
like
way you
energy
sit?
is like all around like your gooch area. So yeah.
Yes, I really wanted someone to say gooch. Unprompted.
Finally.
And you've done it.
That's a goal for the show. Is someone to say gooch.
Yeah,
Yes, we've
exactly.
ticked off something. It's
I
awesome.
don't think it's actually in the show. What a missed opportunity. I might have to
Oh,
write
you
it in
gotta
now,
have
Just
guys.
random things. Just say gooch
Yeah,
randomly. Yeah.
Exactly.
As you do.
Gooch,
Yeah.
gooch should be used more in everyday life
Yeah.
as well to just
Totally.
describe the awkward middle ground between things. So when we have a bit of when we have a bit of a pause on air, we're
Yeah.
like, oh, that was a gooch.
Call the gooch. That's great. The middle ground. I love it. Yeah, so it was kind of like based off that. It was quite a funny time in my life because I was just trying to be sexy all the time. And
Did you
it
choose
was
those
out.
roles, or were they thrust
No,
upon you?
they're given to you, and you just
Okay.
kind of roll with it. It was really fun, and it was like good, but
Yeah.
it was a very funny experience for mostly my classmates, and for me, it was truly traumatic. But that's cool.
And a show's come out of it, so obviously acting school did something right.
I know,
suppose.
God, finally reaping the rewards of that. But yeah, no, that was kind of a loose inspo for the show, and then it kind of took a turn and just became this weird sketch show.
And that's totally okay.
Yeah,
And
thank
it's
you.
really exciting. So what are the dates for the show? When can people go and see it?
So we open on the 6th of April, and we're running at 7 p.m. every night at the Butterfly Club till the 15th.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's gonna be really exciting. What's the team like for your show? We've got you.
We've got me, I've got a beautiful director, Jade Kircher. I've got my publicist, Flick Young, who's a superstar. I've got an artist called Baptiste. Look her up if you don't know her. She's great. And she's doing the sound design for my show, which is pretty cool. Yeah, do it now. She's amazing. And then I've got a guy called Dan Barker doing my tech stuff. And I've probably forgotten someone really important, my mum and dad. Mainly.
the absolute must-haves for any speech.
Exactly.
Plenty of footballing awards. Starting with thanks for this under 14s reserves best and fairest.
I'd like to thank my mum and my dad
Thanks
for everything.
lips.
That's usually what I sound like.
We were thinking about maybe playing a little game while we're in the
Yes.
studio. Is that okay?
Absolutely, I'm ready.
Fantastic.
Oh, thank God,
because
we got
I
our
think
permission.
as three guys who try our best to talk into microphones, sometimes we're not that sexy.
Yeah. We need to improve our sexy voices.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
I don't
Yes,
agree.
we're lacking in
I
Well,
don't-
sexiness.
Okay.
Well,
just a little bit of work. I think we can figure this out.
we do have
Whoa.
like sessions where we debrief after every show, and I mean I'm constantly getting feedback like be more sexy.
Yeah.
So,
My
Just
grandma.
from the text line or just your friends?
No, my grandma messaged me yesterday saying you're not sexy enough, Liam. I'm like, that's weird, grandma, but you know.
That is weird,
Yeah.
but my grandma does the same thing.
Yeah.
But about you guys, it's weird.
we thought like while we've got you in the studio,
Yeah.
we've got a bit of a sensei.
Yeah.
Maybe we can show you what we've got, and then maybe you could give us some tips, and maybe just show us like
How to
the
be
best way to
sexy.
be sexy
Yeah.
on radio.
How
don't
to
know.
project our gooch or energize our gooch. What we say?
Yeah,
Energize our
energize the
Yeah,
gooch.
concentrate our
Yeah.
energies in our gooch.
Exactly.
Is that kind of like another shaka?
Yeah, exactly. I think that energize the gooch will be the name of my self-help book.
That's how you that'd be your
Yeah.
name, yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh.
Beautiful.
We did watch a video that you put up.
Oh God, hello.
Liam just pulled a microphone.
Just like
stand
hold
up.
on to it.
I'm acting, hey, everything's normal.
Oh
It's
my
okay.
We did watch a video that you made as a bit of a promo for your show,
Yeah.
which we thought was
Yeah.
hilarious.
That was funny.
It was a
Thank
little
you.
teaser. You're just doing everyday tasks while being sexy.
Yeah, just adding a little sexy tinge to
Just
everything.
a little sexy
Yeah.
twist.
It's a good way to
I think
practice.
I really like the tea one. I
Oh,
love a good
thank
cup
you.
of tea.
Yeah.
But I also really like the Mikey, the getting on the tram with the Mikey.
Yeah.
It was declined.
It was
Still-
declined.
I mean,
yeah.
That is an
Sexy.
art though, because when I get on and it's declined, I don't want especially if it's a tram. If it's at a train station, okay, I'll top it up. But if
Yeah.
it's a tram, I'll be like, where there's no machine around
No,
here,
You just have to,
I'll
and
just
it's
get
so
on and-
unforgiving. It's like
so
dun
bad.
dun, and like
Yeah.
you can just feel.
and everyone looks over to you.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm
And
so
in that
nervous.
moment, they're
Yeah.
like, "What are you gonna
I'm
do?"
so nervous when I get on a bus. I tap on my mic and I think people think I'm sexy doing it. I look at someone and they look at me
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I'm not sexy. This is not a sexy thing." The way I touch on my mic.
And you should know that every time you do touch on your Mikey, people are trying to figure out if you're sexy.
Yeah,
enough.
that's pretty much.
Yeah, that's just let that
you go.
settle.
Yeah, straight. you have like your Mikey credits, but also your street credits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time you
Oh,
touch
yeah,
on, they go up.
absolutely.
Every time you get touch on, they go up and down.
Yeah.
People will probably like look at your Mikey balance and go, oh, you know, he's doing well.
He's on negative.
got- he's
He's
got
on
50
negative 30
bucks.
cents. Oi, oi.
This guy's on one of those like time limit ones. He's not even like.
I'm not gonna lie. I got when someone touches on next to me, and they've got like $45.
Alright,
My
Like,
eyebrows are
oh.
raised.
Well, I think I've got $40 on my marquee.
Yeah, V-line though. You're
Yeah.
a V-line boy.
Yes, I am. Yes.
Yeah. But we
So
thought
it's not that sexy.
we thought we might read out because we're talking about Mikey. We thought we could read out. I've only got the fares and ticketing manual for Mikey
Yeah.
online. I thought maybe we
Yes.
can just spruce it up a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll give it a go. For maybe Liam, do you wanna have a crack at reading maybe a bit about concession Mikeys? Just read that first paragraph there and see.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. Only a customer who is eligible for concession may use a concession marquee, which must be enclosed with a customer category that reflects the customer's eligibility.
Yeah,
A
amazing.
concession marquee automatically calculates fares at the concession rate when customers touch on
Go on.
and touch off.
Oh.
I mean, touch on and touch off,
touch
guys.
on, touch off every time you get on the tram.
Beautiful. That was great.
That was pretty good.
That's my move for my fiance. That's what I say to her.
Oh,
It gets-
nice.
yeah.
Yeah. Is that how you proposed?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Yeah.
She was like, I want to
Yeah.
touch on.
Can I just read your one?
Guys, do you guys want to know about ownerships of tickets?
Oh
In a
yes.
really-
Every
in a
day
really
of my
sexy
life.
way.
More than anything.
A ticket issued by or on behalf of an operator remains the property of the operator at all times. A ticket issued by or on behalf of the public transport ticketing body or Public Transport Victoria is and remains the property of Public Transport
my god.
Thank you.
Victoria. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
I love it when you
can't
can.
Shive, do you wanna
Can I read
can't
it off
take
the
it anymore.
computer?
do you wanna talk about overland services?
No, please. I can't handle it anymore.
Overland services, okay.
This is so special, guys, because you can get wet and educated. Feels really nice.
Oh, this
But
one's
no,
about...
but no food or drinks in the studios. But we bend the rules sometimes around here.
This is a V-line one, so
Oh,
you know,
yes.
contain yourself. please.
Okay, I'll try.
A bit longer,
Strap
isn't
yourself
it?
in, mate.
Daddy.
Where V-line tickets are accepted on the overland train service, V-line fares will apply. But the relevant ticket operator's ticketing conditions will also apply.
Oh yes.
Reservations
Yes.
are required.
Yes.
Stop.
Alright, we've
Wow.
We've gone too far.
This
Yeah.
studio is just filled with jizz. It's insane. Mainly mine. It's really
Shive,
upsetting.
you hit me where I needed to be hit.
Wonderful.
This went in a very unexpected direction, and that is totally
Hope
okay.
no one had a car accident listening to that too is. Okay. And now I'm going to have a go.
What would you like to talk about with Mikey? Looking through the
Can
manual,
I
what
just
kind of...
have a little scroll?
Have a little scroll through
Always
the
start with a
Mikey.
scroll. This is what we call the scroll play.
The scroll
Yeah.
play?
There we
Ooh.
Oh, actually, genuinely interested in this. New
Okay.
conditions for and abolition of ticket types.
Ooh,
That sounds
There
sexy.
you go. So, what I like to do is eliminate as many consonants as possible.
Okay.
So if you
so
just
it's, kinda,
like,
it's more of like a...
if a type of ticket specified in conditions contained in this manual is included in a class of tickets specified in conditions in this and the next, sorry, I've lost it. In this and the next succeeding paragraph called replacement conditions.
Oh god.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Just try and get as nasal as possible. I mean, another
Yeah.
option
As
is to be
nasal?
like may be used or continue to be used. That's a bit more niche, though.
That's very
That's-
Julie
yeah,
Gillard
it
there.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Very
And
good.
that's
definitely a
my
sub.
type.
Yeah, I mean, I think Mikey's just gotten a bit of a makeover from us.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think they should make this an audio book.
Oh my
And
god.
then everybody would know the Mikey rules.
Oh, that would be
50 Shades
so
of Mikey.
great. Yeah.
It sounds like Mikey the porno to me.
Oh my god, so beautiful. You can get Julia Gillard to read it.
Make sure you touch on, then touch off.
Yes. And then touch on.
Oh, Jordan,
So
thank
this
you
is-
so much for playing along with that.
We've
That was
enjoyed,
great.
we've enjoyed our final show. It's been lovely.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure. It's been
Yeah.
real enlightening.
Great.
Fantastic.
Can you remind anyone listening who might want to go and actually see the show and maybe
Yep.
get some
Yeah.
proper tips on how to be sexy
Yeah, for
at
sure.
your show?
So the show's on April 6th to 15th at the Butterfly Club, which is just off Little Collins Street in the city. It's at 7 p.m. So you can like grab an early dinner or grab a late dinner afterwards. It's kind of in a sweet spot, and they've got cocktails and stuff there. So It's great.
That's fantastic. I suppose you could say that your show is in the Gooch.
It is. It is in the Gooch. It's in the Gooch of the city.
It's a very good one. It's a very good
Yeah.
like time Gooch.
Yeah,
It's nice.
exactly.
Yeah, thank you again so much for coming in, Jordan.
Ah, no
that was
worries.
excellent. Make sure you guys get down and see her show, How to Be Sexy. It sounds like it's going to be an absolute cracker. Guys, take yourselves back to the early 2000s.
Yes.
We got a whole slew of comedy movies coming out. You got your bench warmers. You got your hot rods. You got your
Longer shot.
exactly. You got all your Will Ferrell ones.
Yeah. Your Adam Sandler
Your Adam
one.
Sandler ones.
Vince Vaughn.
Vince
Vince
Vaughn.
Vaughn.
What's the little dude from the bench warmers who looks like a bit of a
Oh, I was about to say, the little dude, what's his name?
Like looks-
Adam Schneider, not Adam Schneider.
yeah, looks a bit like a rodent.
Something Schneider.
Yeah.
What's his first name?
Yeah, Schneitz.
Yeah.
Schneitz.
Good old Schneider.
Looks like a bit. Yeah, looks pretty mousy. A little bit.
Rob
rodent-y.
Schneider, there we
Rob
go.
Schneider.
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider is a carrot. A great little South Park episode. But guys, there are a lot of movies came out in that time,
Yep.
and we've figured the formula out.
We
We
have.
have.
We've got
Like-
it sussed.
18 years later.
18 years later, look, we've just done a doctorate on it, but we've figured out how those movies work. So what we're gonna do, there's like a pretty basic formula to them. Something weird,
Formulae.
sport, hobby, whatever.
Yeah.
And then they win. But we're gonna make, I don't know, our own movie. We've got a few options here.
Yep.
We're gonna throw them in a random selector. We're gonna create our own movie.
Yay.
Sound good?
Let's do that.
All right, guys. Location: we've got LA, New York, and a small country town. So now I'm gonna go put those in the random selector.
What
And
what
what
is
do
a
we
random
do?
selector?
Random selector is do you wanna hear the website name?
Yeah.
Andrew.hedges.name. I don't know. The Comic Sans is the text
Okay.
on this
Oh,
website.
yes. You know it's legit.
So
It's really good.
this guy Andrew Hedges has made a random selector.
Yeah, but you know what? This man can write code because I've just put in LA,
Ah.
New York, small country town.
Yep.
LA.
LA.
So
Okay.
our
Yay.
movie from 2002 is going to be set in LA.
Makes sense?
Okay.
Makes sense. Guys, the next one's a pretty easy one. It's just who's our lead going to be? Are they going to be male or are they going to be female? Again, I put it in the random selector.
This is intense.
Male. Probably fitting with the kind of movies
Yeah.
that were coming out during that time. The next one we've got now. This is where things start to get a little bit fun, because as we all know, all those movies are about something a little bit weird.
Yep.
You've got Longest
always-
Yard. Longest Yard. You got football, but it's prison football.
Mm.
Hot Rod, being a stuntman. What else you got? Bench warmers.
Basketball.
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 Great example of it.
Yeah.
So we're going to put in a few different things in the random selector. We got lacrosse. We got community radio, handball, pottery, and being a lumberjack.
Okay. Okay.
And it's a lumberjack.
Yay.
I'm
Yo,
pretty glad.
this-
I'm pretty glad lumberjack came out the end.
I'm actually the cogs are turning in my head, and I'm seeing this has definitely got the fish out of water type of thing.
It
Like
totally
a
does.
lumberjack comes to LA. It's like there's no trees here. Like, and he
What
starts
am I
cutting
gonna
down.
cut
I'm
down?
gonna cut down buildings.
It's kind of like a Wreck-It Ralph guy.
He's a small boy in the big city.
Great. So far, as a recap, guys, set in LA, male lumberjack is going to be our lead. Now we need a sidekick.
Yeah.
So all these have and most of these have all of these. We're just going to choose one just for the sake of this.
Yeah.
Disapproving parents, a sensei figure, so like an older, wiser, probably
Someone
bald,
who's been a lumberjack for a good
potentially
50
blind.
years.
Yeah, one of
Yeah.
those, or a token best friend. So let's put it into the random selector. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It's Sensei.
Whoa.
I like Sensei.
I've been a lumberjack for a good 50 years.
Yeah, I've been swinging my axe since I came out the womb.
I used to be cutting down trees with a hammer.
Yeah, before they invented blades, I just had to hammer trees until they fell down. So, all right, so Sensei is the next one.
Yep.
And then we need the love interest. Now, the love interest is
Ooh.
an interesting one. Popular, so it's either going to be the popular person at school or work or wherever it is, childhood best friend, or the sidekick.
Yes.
The sidekick
And
themselves.
of course, since it's an
Yeah.
early 2000 movie, the love interest is way out of the main character's league.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it is the childhood best friend.
Whoa.
It's a nice story. They've grown up together.
She was with him when he was a lumberjack in the old country town, now moved to LA.
Country town, I'm feeling Alaska, because Alaska's pretty weird. And now the adversity, what challenges are they going to have to overcome in this early 2000s movie?
They all make sense. The government can't cut down any more trees. the love interest's partner, who was a rival lumberjack.
So this is so that would mean that would be the best friend's boyfriend. He would
Yes.
be, or just the rival. Yeah, the
Better
other lumberjack.
Just a
Who's the better
generic
lumberjack?
other rival.
All right, here it is. It's the rival.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that.
I think the
actually.
first thing we got to do, we got to designate some names to our characters. So our main character, he is a lumberjack. He's from Alaska.
His last name has to be Wood.
Wood.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, very nice. What about
Yeah.
what about Chad Wood?
Chad Wood, yes.
What about
Hey.
what about Red Wood? Like a redwood tree.
Ooh.
Redwood. Hey, I'm Red. Redwood. That's a southern accent, but he's from the north.
And I've been a lumberjack for a good 50. I've been a lumberjack since I was a wee lad.
I've been a lumberjack for 58 years. I'm 22.
He has to have a big bushy beard, of course, a big bushy beard.
I feel like he's
And a flannel
I feel like
shirt.
he's a little simple.
Little simple.
Is that fair? Like he's a little bit
Yeah,
simple.
yeah.
He's not exactly the clueiest dude around, but he's got.
No, that will
He's got-
lend
Are you
itself
talking about
to
like
being,
Lenny from Mice and Men? Simple or
No, not like that. Just like a really like a lovely guy.
oh, lovely guy?
Yeah.
Just a lovely guy.
Yeah, still likable. We still want him to be a likable guy. I
Yeah,
think.
he's still really nice.
I mean, we got to spend 90 minutes with him. So
I don't know if you've watched any movies, but I don't even think Global's got that hint yet.
So we've got. So what's the Redwood?
Yep.
What's the rival's name gonna be? What if he's like Chainsaw?
I was gonna say Billy O'Brien, but okay.
Billy O'Brien.
Yeah,
What's that mean?
Billy.
doesn't mean anything. Just a
Billy
name.
O'Brien.
Billy O'Brien.
Wait, do we want to make it because those movies back then they have like the worst names because
Yeah.
they're always like slightly related.
Chadwick.
Chadwick,
I know we have Chad.
Candlewick. What about something that's really emasculating?
Cletus.
Cletus. So redneck.
What about Gooch?
All right. Oh yeah. If you guys want to call him.
What if
about,
we did the thing like, because in Talladega Nights they have a French driver who comes
Yeah,
along.
that's what I'm
What
thinking
if
of.
we get
Sacha Baron
like,
Cohen.
yeah, what if we don't make him also American? What if we make him some kind of from somewhere else?
What if he is, for the sake of accents? What if he's Australian?
Yeah, call him.
Whoa, yeah.
Call him
And
Barry.
he just prefers to burn trees down. he just has a flamethrower attached to his axe, and somehow
Yeah.
because he's like an international player,
What's
that's
a
okay.
douchebag Australian name?
Oh.
You had to do the
Yeah.
Finding Nemo. Bruce.
Yeah,
I like Bruce.
Bruce.
Bruce is my boss actually. Hey Bruce, what's up?
Barry.
Barry. Barry's too nice.
Yeah.
Shane.
Yeah, Shane.
Shane's
Shane
pretty douchey.
Warne. And we actually get
Shane.
Shane Warne to play him. That would be funny.
No. What about Sean? Because like
Okay.
chop like Sean.
yes.
Because he's chopping down trees. Sean.
Sean
Okay.
Abbott. Oh, no, he's a cricket player.
Shane Abbott.
Shane Abbott.
Shane Abbott.
Shane Abbott.
That's the bad
Yeah,
guy.
okay.
Shane Abbott.
Shane Hansen.
We got Redwood and Shane Abbott, and they're going head to head in the finals
Yeah.
of the tree chopping tournament. That is a hard word to say. Tree chopping
Chopping.
tournament in LA. This is 2002,
Yeah.
and on the sidelines in the bleachers, they both got two massive trees in front of them. In the sidelines,
Whoa. We
microphone
just
just
got a
dropped.
rogue mic just there.
You just dropped the
Apologies
mic.
for that.
Dude, we hadn't even got to the end of the segment. You've dropping mics already. Liam just dropped a mic in the studio.
Apologies for that noise pollution.
Man, the studio's like literally falling apart today on Liam's side of the desk.
It's not good.
You know what you need, my friend? You need to take out some of that anger
Okay.
on a tree
I will.
with an axe.
Yes.
Chop
Yeah.
it down
Okay.
all the way.
Yep.
Chop, 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 chop.
This film
Makes
would
sense.
also lend itself to all those kind of wood puns or wood jokes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Would be jokes.
You have to have,
Knock on, touch wood, knock on wood,
Yeah.
morning wood. all
You have to
that
have
stuff.
Snyder in there to
Yeah.
do some wood puns to be good at it.
Can we allocate some actors? Can we allocate some
Yeah,
early
okay.
2000s
No,
actors,
Adam
please?
Sandler has to be the main character. Seems like an Adam Sandler.
Adam
type movie.
Sandler actually could be very simple.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
Although I
He-
prefer Will Ferrell if I had the choice.
No, Will Ferrell's too old for
Or
this type of role.
even, what's that other guy's name?
What do you mean? Which other
From
guy?
Starsky and Hutch?
Owen Wilson.
No, the other guy.
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller could do it.
Oh,
Ben Stiller.
yes.
Should we approach
You
Ben
guys-
Stiller's agent?
We
Ring,
should.
ring, 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 ring,
Do you
ring.
remember in
Hello, Ben Stiller's agent. We've got him
Because
on
he
the line.
played Simple Jack in
Oh, yes.
Tropic Thunder. He played an actor who played Simple Jack. So you want a simple lumberjack? Why
Got
not
it.
get Simple Jack?
Man, we've got Simple Jack. All right,
Yeah.
we've got it. Simple Jack goes to LA. Is the lumberjack?
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, have a guess whether he wins or not.
Of course he wins the last
Yeah,
second.
of course he wins.
Last second. The last tree gets it down.
You know what? That's gonna cost us about 16 million to make, and that's gonna make us a sweet little 31 million back. So
Yeah.
nice little money earner on the side for us, working
Oh,
our part-time
ching, ching.
jobs. Cheap change. Guys, great work on the movie. Nice writer's room session.
So
Yep.
next week we'll do a song.
Yeah, we'll make a song next week. A
Yes.
nice generic pop song.
Let's see what are the top 58 words apart from banger.
It's an absolute fizz whistler.
It's an absolute fizz whistle. There we go.
It's a rip snorter and an absolute stonker.
Absolute big ting.
Big ding, man.
I can't see. It's too far away from me. It's a ace. It's ace.
Ace.
Yeah, it's ace.
That's a nice little word to wrap up exactly what it was.
Yes.
Shive, you had a question for us.
I do have a question. It's like a bit of a question, proposition, supposition.
A supposition.
Yeah.
A supposition.
Yeah, exactly.
Opposition.
I was just wondering,
We are going to
who
create a coalition.
whomst is better?
Whomst is better. Let us debate the matter at hand. Who is the better of the two?
Of the two fine gentlemen.
Oh,
Yes.
two Rhodes Scholars.
Yep.
Yes, who are they? Please tell us their names.
Sir Will Ferrell.
William Ferrell of House Stars.
And
And Sir Sandler.
oh, Sir Sandler of Yorkshire.
Sir Sanderlot.
Adamothy Sandler
Of Yorkshire.
of Yorkshire.
Adamthony.
Two absolute giants of the comedy scene.
Yeah, I mean, if you
who's-
didn't understand that was Adam Sandler and Will Ferrell. Sorry. But
guys,
this
yeah.
is a topic that came up last night because I was saying to my roommate that we were watching Talladega Nights and I was saying Will Ferrell is so much like Will Ferrell is a better Adam Sandler, and he's like, "What are you talking about? Adam Sandler is way better than Will Ferrell. You're wrong.
You're stupid.
what?
I
Who-
hate
yeah.
you.
Who are you living with?
Go die.
Yeah."
I'm
and then I thought-
concerned for your living situation.
Yeah, yeah. And then I thought I came to you guys, and then you're like, I mean, let's debate it. Who's better? You know, what are the pros and cons of
Well,
these guys?
I think the first thing you always have to look at is how tall they are. And Will Ferrell is 1.91 meters tall, and Adam Sandler, he's just a titchy little boy, 1.77 meters
Yeah.
tall. So yeah, Will Ferrell has him absolutely on toast there.
Yep. So in terms of height,
In terms of height, which I think when you're talking about comedic actors, I always judge them on height alone. Jokes are here or there, but
Well-
I'm all about height and domineering.
Well, they say, the age, the wiser, and Adam Sandler is 51, where Will
Ah.
Ferrell is only 50. So
Jeez,
Adam Sandler has a
spring
whole
chicken.
365 days on Will Ferrell.
Oh,
There
you know
you go.
what else though? This is great. This is like Biggie and Tupac. This is
Okay.
East Coast, West Coast. Adam Sandler was born in Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell was
Brooklyn.
born in California, in the United States.
Oh,
in
so Adam
urban-
There you
Sandler
go.
repped the
This is
streets. He
this
lived
is
the
East
hard
Coast-
life.
This is East Coast, West.
Yes.
Everyone talks about Biggie and Tupac back in the 90s.
Yeah.
East Coast versus West Coast.
they actually got reincarnated.
Yeah, into slightly overweight, middle-aged white men. Adam Sandler and Will Ferrell. It's an allegory. I'm telling you guys, far out.
There we go.
This East Coast West Coast battle is
Oh,
real.
no.
Yeah.
Well, I think now
I mean,
Adam
look-
Sandler has the street smarts on Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's got the street smarts.
Yeah.
The discreet smart. But in terms of toilet jokes,
Oh.
I've got to say the medal goes to Adam Sandler there.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, in terms of quantity at least, he's definitely winning.
To be honest though, if Will Ferrell just looked at a toilet and then just turned around and looked at the camera and just kind of like raised his eyebrow.
Wait, did I
that
say
would be
Will
funny.
Ferrell?
No, you said
You said
Adam
Adam
Sandler.
I said Adam Sandler. Yeah, Adam Sandler.
Yeah, yeah. I'm saying like
Yeah,
for me,
he's a
Will
bit-
Ferrell, no matter what that man does, he's a funny.
Well, you know how
man.
people
That's
used to talk
true.
about Taylor Swift's squad?
Yep, yep.
Adam Sandler had the OG squad with Chris Rock,
Facts.
what's his face? Kevin James.
In Grown Ups. Are you talking about
Yes.
Grown Ups?
Yeah, that's his
Yeah.
squad, and they're pretty much all in his movies.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of movies out there that are great for getting the old gang back together, but
Yeah.
I don't know about those
But
ones.
then Will Ferrell wept with, Marky Mark, so,
I'm walking Mike's. Well, I think, yeah, again, we'll just make a broad sweeping generalization, which we like to do on the show, and we're going to say that Will Ferrell is better than Adam Sandler.
Yes, yes. Oh, but there's some classic what do you call it, films?
What do you mean films?
Some classic Sandler films. I'm not going to deny that, but in recent years, it's a little bit sad. And what are you saying? Can you come on the mic and say this, Emma? I'm going to call you out. I can't speak sign language.
Hello, guys.
Hey, what's
up? Emma.
Hiding
It's
in the corner
Emma.
there. I was just in the air with my finger writing poll. I'm about to put a poll up. I want to hear what the listeners have to say. Who's
that
better?
makes so much
I thought you wanted to plug social media or something. I was like, okay.
Plug
I
social
thought you
media,
were
but
saying-
at the
Do
same
both.
time,
I thought you were saying pole, like pole dancing.
Well, that is my
Yeah.
nighttime
speaking of all
job.
things
It's-
sexy
it's
today,
been it's been a long day here.
it's been
in
a
the
sexy
studio.
show. However, we're going to put a poll up. I want to hear what the listeners think. I want to hear Will Ferrell or Adam Sandler. Personally, I'm a Will Ferrell girl.
Get involved, guys. I'd love
Yeah.
to see this a landslide victory in Will Ferrell's
Yeah.
in Will
But then
Ferrell's
again, like old Adam Sandler is good.
Yeah, that's true.
OG.
I mean, personally, I am Adam Sandler's son, but I have to go with Will Ferrell.
I mean, if I've ever heard a damning statement, that's it. Yeah, hit us up on Instagram.
Yes, we've got Instagram,
Insta.
we've got Facebook, we've got Twitter.
That's right. We're 13 years old, and when we tick the box saying we are 13 years or older, we are not lying, and
We've
we
got
have a social media
MySpace,
account.
Vivo, all the other stuff.
This has been In Joke on another Sunday night, 7 to 8. We're here every week.
Well, you're not next week.
I'm not next week.
Alright.
I've got
Yeah,
better
next
things
week.
It's going to be me and Shive.
Yeah, Tal and I, and also,
Tal-
Liam and I.
Hi, I'm Liam. I'm
Sorry,
Harry,
it's just like all white people look the same. But we're also gonna have Maury back again.
Yes,
Yeah.
Big Muzza.
From the School of Hard Knock Knocks to give us another lesson in comedy. So any budding comedians out there, come back and get another lesson.
Tune in, get a free lesson.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in for another week, guys. Like I said, we're on here every week. We've got a poll right now on Instagram. Check it out. Who's better, Will Ferrell or Adam Sandler? Let us know. Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, this is
Have a
In Joke on Sin 9.7.